Because some people want to move alone. No, you must remember some people want to move alone.
No, then there must be a bunch of them.
Okay,
or
sure.
a couple of them, right?
Sure.
Then choose out one or two that you know that they're not jerks. Some people are jerks, but there must be one that's not a jerk. And then, and the funniest part is that you move with energy. So most likely, a lot of people that are in line with your goals always try to approach you.
Sure.
It's not that you're not there. That's what I've realized. It's not that you're not there. So if you look deep down, you'll be like, okay, but this person is in line with this goal. And then they always try to, they're the ones that always try to approach me. They're the ones that always try to talk to me, trying to get close to me.
Sure.
So how about I reach out also? How about I let them in and see where they take me?
Sure.
Right, I'm into business. Why don't I reach out to people that are into business? Even if I can approve the person, like, can just be my mentor. We are in a new year, right? And then it's 2024. People have been looking forward to a new year. And you know it's crazy vibes. Just came from a festive season that's crazy. Now people are like basically now busy making their lists, New Year's resolutions.
I don't know. Like, I want to do that. Right, I want to have like a whole, what's it called, a vision board.
Yeah.
You know, of what I want to do every month and whatever. Instead of just deciding, this is the year that I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and just go on and tick things off as the year goes. Because I'll be like, well, not me, because y'all know I'm not about that gym life. I'll be like, hey, I'm going to go to the gym. Hey, this year. Whoa, what? Summer party vibes.
Yeah.
But like those things never really work out for people. Like we'll do it the first like 3 weeks, and then afterwards,
Don't they though?
not for everyone. Like what I've witnessed in my experience. I'm not saying, listen, please, nobody fight me. I'm just saying, like, personal point of view.
Yeah.
What I've seen is that we rush ourselves too much into deciding that this is what I want to do for the year, and then 3 months down the line, it chokes you, and you can't do it anymore. That's why I think like working out what your plan is for each and every month is better, so you can tick it off. You get what I'm saying?
So are you saying that making just a list of, okay, what I would like to achieve each and every month is better and it's more progressive?
I think so.
But isn't it of just a smarter way of making a New Year's resolution?
Sure, it definitely is. It definitely is a smarter way of making a New Year resolution. But
so it is we agree that at the ultimate end it is a New Year's resolution.
Just keep quiet. Let me finish talking, please.
Okay.
Before I fire you.
Okay, fine.
So I feel like the reason I feel like the vision board, the monthly vision board is better, it's a lot less pressure on you, right? Because now you've worked out exactly what your plan is. And you don't have to do every single month what your plan is for every single month at the beginning of the year. You can start with, okay, January. These are my plans for January. This is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
This is what I want to happen in my life in January and whatever, right?
Okay, now I get you, yeah.
And then you tick them off as you go. But what you didn't manage to do in the previous month, you bring with you into the next month. I feel like at the end of the year, you realize all the things you set out to do that you didn't do, and it might push you to want to do them even more.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I get you.
I feel like New Year resolutions, like this year, I'm going to be sexier.
We've been making New Year's resolutions.
It's very nice to say.
Yeah, it's because of now we caught up in the moment of it's a new year, it's a new beginning, so I have to have something
Yeah, it's
to want
very
to look
yeah.
forward
That's the
to.
thing. It's very nice to say, and it's very like you want to include something in the conversation when everybody's saying what they'd like to do for that year. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like it's just way too much pressure. Like, don't do that to yourself, because then even the people that you told you wanted to do something are going to be looking at you like, didn't you say
Also,
you
do
were going
do you
to?
know what's my take on the whole thing? I think it will be more realistic to approach it in this type of way. I agree with what you say, but I'm just saying, I think it will be better if I plan to venture in things that I'm really truly interested in.
Sure.
You understand? If jamming is not one of the things that I like, why would I want to put myself in that pain of now I'm gonna start jamming? I don't like jamming, right? Why don't I look at something else that would actually help me to achieve the weight?
Okay.
If I like cooking, I like food. Why
Figure out what kind
not?
of
Why
food you can have.
why not? Maybe just change, and then just say, okay, I'm gonna start exploring as to my cooking,
Okay.
and then cooking certain foods in a healthy manner, certain foods in a healthy, delicious manner, then I can consume them the type of way.
Okay, sure.
Do you understand? Like, let me attach my resolutions to what I enjoy doing, what I like, what my interests, my interests are. And
Like
I think it will be, I'll be in the direction of a winning streak.
Sure. Like in my household,
Okay. People with houses.
hello 2024. In my household, we like different forms of meditation, my partner and I. She likes silence and, breathing exercises and whatever, and I'm more into yoga. To be honest, I do like exercise, but it depends. Like right now, I'm not trying to run or like treadmill vibes. Like I'm not willing to do that. But
Yeah.
I like yoga because it makes you more flexible and like you're processing a lot while you're doing it.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. We all know why I'm trying to get flexible. But anyway.
Okay, I don't know.
So what I'm saying is, we like different things, so let's not put pressure on each other to do what you feel is going
Yeah.
to work for you. Don't pressure me. And
We
people shouldn't.
We two different people.
Yes,
so
and people
we're two
shouldn't
different
pressure
interests.
themselves
Yeah.
to do, if what Frank is going to do is going to work for him, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for me. So I shouldn't put myself under pressure to do what Frank is going to do. What's new that you would like for this year for yourself
Listen,
and for us?
No, by the way, I was going to mention, this is my baby. I have two babies that are very close to my heart. It's Trenders, it's Keeping It Real.
Sure.
Actually, I have three now.
The freestyle?
Trenders, Keeping It Real, and my music career.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, by the way, hey, Bistro SA.
Best for S.
We heard about you.
Yeah, the rebranding. But they all are things that are in my heart, close to my heart. They are my priority, besides my wife and my family.
Of course.
Right? And then what I love about 2024 from my side is that I'm rolling with people that I feel that they fucks with me.
And
They fucks with my vision. I fucks with them. I fucks with their vision.
Sure.
And they are in line.
fire.
You understand what I'm saying? So I
Especially
believe that
Nane.
you included, by the way. You included.
I
by
just
the way.
said especially. It's included. Obviously, I was included.
Okay, Dwi. Stop being a Mosa. Let's leave Mosa like
How?
2023.
How?
I fucks with these people. Like, I have my team. I have you. I have OJ. I have Black. I have The Verdict, right? And then we're all trying to push a narrative. We're all trying to push a vision. And I'm so glad that I was able to carry them
With you.
with me to the new year and to be able to say, okay, fine. Now, finally, we can actually push together towards a vision that we all want.
Sure.
Right? And then we're going to be helping each other in this journey. And I see it unfolding very much. Like the ideas that are rolling in now for better branding.
I would like to say I'm pretty excited for you. I watched you throughout the festive. I was not there physically because,
Yeah?
my household. So
She's such an introvert, this one.
So I'm very excited and I'm very proud of you. I love that. I feel like at some point we had a conversation about you trying to push something, but then at some point you gave up and you were just like, it's not working out. But now you're back at it and you're doing the most.
Because of the support structure is there.
Exactly.
So now it's easier for me to be like, okay, fine, this is my New Year's resolution, and that's to make it big. That's that's to make a footprint, and not only for me, for my whole team. That's how I roll. I don't believe in a me type of thing.
Like
I'm not selfish like that.
like well, how can I place it? Like succeeding individually.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't, because of I believe that I wouldn't be able to push it this far without the team,
Sure.
without you, without
Sure.
OJ, without Black, without Vadi. You know what I'm saying? I needed the whole people, the whole collective to be with me. That's why I'm able to put in 100% on what they feel, and it so happens that what your vision is, what their visions are, is in line with me. So it goes naturally.
They just blend in
They
perfectly.
just blend in
like
naturally.
there's no clash.
So there's no clash. You understand what I'm saying? So whenever I'm doing what I'm doing now, it's actually helping them. Whatever they're doing, what they're doing now, when they're doing it, it's helping. It's helping me. Like I remember, there were a couple of times of 2023. At first, it was Fulach. You understand what I'm saying? So OJ got booked a lot. Right, and I'm pushing this music career of mine.
Sure.
My nigga was like, he would randomly play my song. I'd be sitting there, and then he would just randomly play my song in a place full of people, in a crowd.
And then what
People
was the
would
crowd's
jam.
reaction?
They would jam. I'd be looking at him and it's like,
Dope. That's so dope. I love that. I love the support that you have from people that are not just like helping you grow, but they are really and truly your boys. You get what I'm
really and
saying?
truly my boys.
You guys are doing this together and holding each other's hands through it. Well, we are holding each other's hands through it all. For me, what I realized was with the podcast, I've always wanted one, right?
yeah.
I always felt like I deserved one.
Okay.
So I got one and it was extremely exciting for me. I finally got, it was very therapeutic, let me put it that way, right? Because you know when you go to like a radio station and you want to be like a radio DJ host type of thing, you have so many restrictions. You get what I'm saying? You're not allowed to say certain things. You're not allowed to do certain things. You're not allowed to, and you can't talk about yourself as much as I have in the past year. Like I spoke a lot about myself, and it felt really good because in multiple spaces I've always felt like I can't talk about myself that much. Like I'm doing too much. You get what I'm saying? So thank you for that, brother. Also, like for me, I just want to grow more and more in love. First of all. First of all.
And also, sorry to
Secondly,
interject.
yeah,
Nana.
sure.
You mentioning that and then thanking me. I don't think you should supposed to thank me
Okay.
because I believe the universe made sure that we end up together.
Sure.
Right. And then I've never had a perfect host, perfect co-host for this show as you, right?
Blush.
Blush, and I'm being frank, I'm being sincere, I'm being earnest, right? No pun intended.
I saw that.
No pun intended. I remember, and then by the way, we are back at where Trenders started. How ironic. Because of last year when we started Trenders, we were actually shooting here by my place, right? The setup was different, and then a lot happened. We moved from place to place.
Excuse me.
We had an honor to be hosted by Fusion Gardens. Shout out to them. We still appreciate that
A lot.
Beautiful. We had an honor to be hosted by Paula's Inn. Shout out to them. Still my family. We roll with them.
Fire.
Right. But now it's so ironic that we came back for the first episode of 2024.
Sure.
We are back.
Right back where Trenders started. Yeah.
But with a better setup. And then do you know why it was a better setup? Because
I'm the better setup, guys.
no, she's not.
Whatever. Hater.
A better setup. And the difference was When we started, it was just me and Fabian. There was no team, right? Fabian was not a bad host. He understood. We pushed together, right? And then now you're here, you understand the vibe.
I think with Fabo is that he just occupied with his own dream.
Yeah, because of his he's busy with this with his dream.
He's doing the most. Yeah, and then shout out to him.
Shout out to him, right? Shout out to him because of I had to also understand that he's busy with his dream, and I also don't want to demand too much that he lose focus from what he wants to do.
Exactly.
You know, that's what I'm saying. But through him, I was able to gain a new partner, to gain a new co-host that does this with me beautifully. Okay, she does it better than Fabian though. You didn't hear that from me, Fabian.
He knows what's up.
And then now the difference is again, I'm moving back to this place with a team. People that can be like, okay, like Besto, how about we do it this type of way? And then that means the world to me.
Who, the peasants?
The peasants.
Shout out to the peasants.
She calls them
peasants. We love y'all.
My Lord, I don't know what I'm going to do with this woman.
They're mine. Nobody else can call them peasants. It's only me.
But it's so beautiful as to how we connect the dots. Like, when we came here, I remember it was not even my idea to set up this type of way.
All right.
And then Black came up with an idea, let's use this. And then I was like, okay, fine, let me quickly do this, some graphics. OJ was like, okay, let's set up this way. And then they communicated. And then they started to set up.
And then now as the star of the show, I just watched the peasants work.
Yeah, and then with your phone, social media woman.
Whatever.
Lord.
But I was trying to tell you what I want to do better. I also want to work on my social media presence.
Please, I need you to.
My social media presence. I wanna work on that. I wanna be better on social media.
I started taking you.
I've seen.
Because I didn't know who you were. For heaven's sake, okay, I feel embarrassed to say this, guys.
You should be.
Okay, but I don't feel actually embarrassed because of.
Frank, who doesn't know Miss Nubia?
But your name sounded so like product-wise. Like I think it's such a type of product.
Do you see? Also, I'm trying to work on products, so it's gonna fit in perfectly.
I always saw this Miss Nubia K reacting to stuff and doing this and doing this. I was like, but who is this Miss Nubia K? Because for me, it's like for me, it's like a product, a type of product, like maybe a face product or something, right? And then I got to understand, no, it's Musa. I was like, okay, fine. Because of Musa, it's not so social. I'm going to start tagging her.
Sure.
On the videos that Bestro posts.
No, for me, it's like social media can be a little bit tricky sometimes, right? My Facebook is filled with a lot of controversial stuff, right? A lot of it is things I believe in. Sometimes it's just random nonsense, you know? But then I wanted, if I go into my Twitter, I forgot my password, and I didn't want.
I have Twitter. I don't use Twitter.
And I didn't want another Twitter account, so I was just like, whatever.
I'm not a black Twitter type.
My Instagram, okay, I post sometimes, and then my with TikTok, you post me more than I post myself.
And that's fucked up, guys.
You post me more. So I'm going to work on that. That's the plan, is to work on like my social media presence in that manner. Because, you know, we have to get... The plan is to be universal.
The plan is to be universal now.
Right. I also plan on, like I mentioned, love. But love from every dimension. Not just me and my partner. That's obviously important as well. But like the people that want to be around me, I want to keep them around me. But I don't want to keep people that want to be around me, but they want to be around me in a manner that I don't want them to be around me. You know, I want to work on love of self. I want to work on focusing on like just people that want to be around me. We must have the same thoughts, ideas, words, and whatever about life. You know, it gets a bit tiring from time to time when you're constantly around people who want to be around you, but it's for their pleasure.
Yeah.
Somehow maybe break you down
Yeah.
because you're too confident,
Yeah.
or somehow like just step on your toes to make themselves feel better. You get what I'm saying? I want to work on that. I want to work on my boundaries. You know, I've been working on my boundaries. I even
Boundaries how though?
like being able to tell somebody I can, but there are moments where I stop myself from saying something to certain people because I'm just like, what if this person takes it in that way?
Yeah.
Or sometimes in order to keep the peace, I keep quiet, but I don't realize I'm not keeping my inner peace because I'm losing my mind.
So you're compromising yourself for the sake of someone else.
For someone
and
else's
that's bullshit.
peace. Yeah. So
Right.
I have to work on that. I would like to work on my relationship with my dad. I love him so much.
Yeah. I know the nigga from Lesotho.
My rock star, my twin. Yeah, I want to work a lot on myself, actually, like a lot on myself. Focus on things that make me happy and not focus on making everybody else happy around me. Like, I want people around me that are happy when I'm happy the same way I'm happy when they're happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you. And you know what I loved about you, what you mentioned? I loved what you mentioned when you spoke about the circle that you keep, right? Because I believe that a lot of people don't realize that once we in a new year, once we in that fever of making resolutions, it's important to align yourself with people that are able to carry you
Sure.
with your visions. For example, if I say I want to lose weight, right? Then
If I see you eating a burger, I'm going to punch it out of your mouth.
besides even
Out of
that,
your hands.
but besides
No,
even
I'm
that,
just using that as an example.
yeah,
but like,
if I say I want to lose weight, I want to start gymming. If I want to start with the gym and exercising, being more active, it's going to be more easier for me if I start to hang out with people
that want to do that. Yeah, I was
that do
about
that.
to say, don't you need to find a friend that's into that
You
and
understand
do
what I'm saying?
that with that
The one
friend?
that and
Instead of pressurizing your other friends to not go to the gym, because I ain't doing that.
okay, I never said that. Guys, okay, I need to get rid of her.
Never.
She's so toxic. But there's a whole vision. Like if you want to do something, start hanging out more with people that are in line with what you want to do. Right? I'm a YouTuber. Right? I'm a content creator. Right? By hanging out with you, by hanging out with them guys, I ensure that I stay within the line. Even if I feel tired, I wake up, I'm tired. Heaven knows OJ and Black are going to be up in my case.
Of course.
They're gonna be
I
like,
love that.
Bestro. So
I
I'm
love
like,
that.
fuck, I don't know. I cannot let her sip, but they're busy with me, and then I'm gonna end up vibing with the whole show because of we are a bunch of content creators. We have a bunch of visionaries. If I'm not in that mood to be like podcasting, you're gonna be up in my ass,
I will. You know I will.
and then you're gonna because of your room, you're gonna be all
Oh, because I'm a
emotional.
woman. It's not about being
You
a
know
woman.
what? I feel horny.
It's not about being a woman.
You're not taking this seriously anymore.
It's about
I'm
being
like, okay, fine,
a
okay,
soft
fuck it,
princess
okay.
that doesn't lose her mind at you, because I could turn into a dragon, and I don't know if you'd be able to handle that.
I
heat.
love that though. I love that
You
though because you
better.
keep me in check. Whenever I want to go astray, you keep me in check. Whenever I want to go astray, my team keeps me in check. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I believe that I would like to believe that I do the same to you guys, right?
Sure.
Because we all have our off days. So when you make your resolutions, you have your off days of you not wanting to live up to that. But if you surround yourself with people that are in tune with that, they're gonna trust me. There's gonna be a difference. You understand what I'm saying? That you're gonna end up doing it regardless. On your off days, and then on your on days doing it because of you want to do it.
Sure.
And, then
And
on your
you'll do
off
it
days,
even better.
And then on your off days doing it regardless. Like the cycle continues, and then when you see after 6 months, you're like, whoa, is it me?
Look
that's
how much
reached this?
I got done.
Yeah, because of they pushed you, you pushed them. They pushed you, you pushed them.
I also want to work on, my girlfriend complains a lot about this. Like, I know you can sing, but you never sing for me. You know, I want to work on whatever it is, figuring out what it is that took away my voice. Not that I can't sing anymore, but
I
made me
understand
not
you
want
perfectly.
to. Made me not want to. Made me feel like, oh, I'm not gonna do that.
You
Whatever.
send me a beat by the sorry to interfere.
Sure.
To interject.
I'm used
You
to
sent me
it.
a beat by the way. Yesterday. And then I thought you wanted to record on it.
No. I was just showing you like my vibe. Like,
But I know
I
your
like
vibe
this
though.
vibe. No, I was just sending it to you to just to certify that you know that this is my vibe.
So I know I'm gonna tell OJ, please make a beat like this. And then my girl come record.
Yeah, but then we have to wait until Musa is like, okay, let's do this. I feel like I'm ready, but I don't want to feel pressured because once you pressure me, that's when I pull back into my shell like a tortoise. Like, "Nah, never mind, I'm not doing this anymore." So we'll see if I'm willing, if I'm down to. You know, I told you that it's also from years of people making me feel like, girl, where are you taking music to? You're not gonna get anywhere with it. You get what I'm saying? But now, like literally, our circle is about that life as well. Like whatever creative situation you can bring across,
No,
we are doing
girl,
this.
you hanging out with a bunch of creatives, and I think it's unlocking that. I realize that it's unlocking that vision or that passion that was buried of yours. That's what I'm talking about. That you start aligning yourself with people that are within your passion, that are within your dreams, that are within your whatever you may call it, and then you're gonna start seeing results. So that's what I'm saying. That advice, just free advice. Let's start, whilst we're making our resolutions, let's start marking, okay, fine, who do I know that can support that can support this type of vision of mine, this type of goal of mine, and then let me start befriending that person.
I'm laughing when you say befriending because what if they're a jerk and they're just like. Because some people want to move alone. No, you must remember some people want to move alone.
Then there must be a bunch of them.
Okay,
or
sure.
a couple of them, right?
Sure.
Then
Ow.
choose out one or two that you know that they're not jerks. Some people are jerks, but there must be one that's not a jerk. And then, and the funniest part is that we move with energy. So most likely, a lot of people that are in line with your goals always try to approach you.
Sure.
It's just that you're not there. That's what I've realized. It's just that you're not there. So if you look deep down, you'll be like, okay, but this person is in line with this goal. And then they always try to, they're the ones that always try to approach me. They're the ones that always try to talk to me, trying to get close to me.
Sure.
So how about I reach out also? How about I let them in and see where they take me?
Sure.
Right, I'm into business. Why don't I reach out to people that are into business? Even if I can approve the person, like, can just be my mentor. Let me learn
Please
from
and
you.
thank you.
Let me learn from you. If they're not willing, move on to the other one, right? To be like, okay, I need a mentor.
Basically, there's always someone.
There is always someone.
Sure.
Because the people we like attention people, right? Someone approaching you, like, let me be your mentor. You're gonna feel so honored, and you're gonna run and blab. So now you feel this person is taking you so high. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
Right. Besides the assholes, though. Right.
Very many of those in life. There are very many of those in life.
I know. That's facts.
No, I think also what I need to work on also is like making sure I don't put myself in situations that make me uncomfortable. Like what I said, boundaries. You know, I think right now if I were to get 100%, I mean out of 100% for boundaries, I am probably at like 55% right now.
How's it?
55.
Okay.
So I need to work on the other 45% because that little bit that's lacking is doing a lot.
And we don't realize how important boundaries are, though.
Yeah.
Some people, because of we don't establish the boundaries, that we feel we should tend to take advantage of us.
Of course.
And that's always draining. Because of now you have to go through the same cycle over and over and over and over and over and over again of being taken advantage of. Whereas if you had just be like, okay, fine, fuck that shit.
I'm not going to do that.
Right? You understand that?
It's one of the things
This
I admire
where
about my
am,
partner. My partner is just like, no.
I know, Dini.
And I'm just like,
doesn't take
but
heart.
baby, come on. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, Puggy, please. No.
It is what it is. Either you with me or you.
Like, there's no even guilt tripping her into it. Like, there's none of that. She refuses. If she doesn't want to, she doesn't want to.
But that's a good personality, though.
Which I feel like is
come
one of
across as like you being some type of
which
way.
I feel is like one of the many reasons, one of the multiple reasons she's been put into my life to make me understand, Gore Ella. Don't do that. You said you don't like it. Why are you doing it? You get what I'm saying?
I believe that 2024 is a year of prosperity, right? It's a year of prosperity. Depending on how I believe that as a people we've evolved as to how we look at stuff.
Sure.
Like, we can't look at stuff the way we were looking at the things 5 years back. We've gotten more smarter. We understood more that, okay, fine, these are our flaws. These are the things that makes us not reach our destinies, our goals or whatever, right? But the thing is, are we able to, would we be able to challenge ourselves to actually dare and stop doing the normal?
Sure.
If I say that I want to start creating boundaries for people,
Will
and then I
I?
never do that, am I able to dare myself and be like, okay, fine, I know that's going to be an uncomfortable thing because of there's not within my character,
Sure.
but a character can always be
Also,
built.
yeah, sure.
So am I able to challenge myself to be like, fuck that shit, I'm building that character. I don't care what says, I'm building the character.
Who leaves? Who stays?
Yeah, because of also I think we are too much afraid of losing people.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Especially people you have a history with, like people you've been coming
We
with
always
a long
obsess-
way.
we always obsess
You
about-
just want to keep them around you, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's not healthy to have them around you.
Listen. If someone leaves because of they don't respect how you feel, then they don't deserve
To be in your life, yeah.
Anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Because it clearly means your feelings don't matter to that
Yeah.
person.
So it's all about their benefits. So are you willing to live with people that only feel that they're the ones that they're supposed to benefit?
I don't know. I feel like in 2023, I learned a lot in regards to not caring about my feelings more than the other person, right? A lot. It's not complete yet. The process is not complete yet, but I've learned a lot, whether it was through the podcast or whether through conversations with other people or through living my life, however, right? So I feel like 2024 might even be bigger and better and greater. You know, I don't know if you're into astronomy, but
But does it make sense though? Like, is it true though, the astronomy type of shit?
I don't know. Like, I think if you're into spirituality,
And I am into spirituality.
like on like, because I feel like there are different vibes, different levels
of
to the spirituality thing. So I grew up being excited about being a Sagittarius, right? And I refused to change it because at some point they said, yeah, it was wrong, you must change to. I'm like, never.
So you can change.
No, you can't. There was.
So how can you want to change?
No, I read somewhere where it said that you, like, what did they say? Like, the people that did, the astronomers, they calculated wrong or whatever. So what you actually are, so you have like a sign for different planets. If you're like a Venus and a Capricorn and Mars or what. Like, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot to grasp. But if that's like what you're into, trying to figure out, like, well, tarot cards. I don't know if you know about tarot cards.
Nigga, I don't know shit about this.
You know, in the movies when somebody goes to a fortune teller
Oh, yeah,
And then the
yeah,
fortune teller has a card, the cards that they put on the table
that
to
one I
show
know,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, those are tarot cards.
Those mediums.
Yeah, those are tarot cards.
Mm-hmm.
So they can apparently, allegedly,
Mm-hmm.
they can tell you what, like, what your future is, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like things that go the way you want them to go according to what you believe. If I believe that she's right and she's saying my life is going to be filled with doom and gloom, then I believe my life will be doom and gloom because I think she's right.
Yeah.
So I'm already going to start thinking to myself, I'm doomed for life.
I'm doomed.
You know, but I feel like I always choose the ones that say, yes, girl, abundance, prosperity,
But I
what?
believe then it's in line with what I believe. Because I always believe that you speak existence to the universe.
Sure,
I
it's
believe
true.
I believe you and I spoke about this,
I told you
I believe in the universe.
in book 3 of Conversations with God, Neil Donald Walsh wrote that book, and it says, the universe responds. The universe's only response is yes.
Yes.
That's it, yes. So if you say, I want money, the universe will say, yes, I want money. If you say, I have money, the universe will say, yes, you have money. If you say, I ain't shit, the universe is going to say, yes, you ain't shit. And there's nobody else to blame but yourself because those are the words that you're using that you're bringing onto your life.
Like I said, we energies, and then we don't understand. I like to say more often than not that we God.
Yes, we are.
We God. Because of nobody else has a hold on your life besides you. Right? So if you believe into something, as you said, that something is gonna be.
Okay.
Like the Bible that people conform to says that I am who I say I am. That's God. In a way, if you actually sit down and analyze it, it means, Hore, you are what you say you are.
Sure.
Meaning that if you say that you're nothing, you're nothing.
Then you'll be nothing.
Because of you'll be starting to do things that are in line with people that are nothing.
Of course.
If you say that you want money, then you want money. You'll be starting to do things that conform with people that want money.
Not necessarily. You'll just be stuck wanting money because that's all
If you say that you have money,
yes,
then you'll be moving
towards getting the money till you make it. Yes.
That's why a lot of people that have money, they will tell you, fake it till you
make it.
And that, do you know how powerful that is? Because of, if you hear their stories, they will tell you that, dude, do you know how many times I acted as if I had everything? Whereas I know my rent is not paid up, I might get kicked out. I ain't got shit on my cupboard. My fridge ain't got meat. But how I rolled was like, I have. So now I attract people that think that I have.
Yeah.
And then now because of they are in my life, I can work with them to make sure that I have or I get.
I remember I once watched a
what
series. What was it called? I forgot, but it was like borderline musical or whatever. And in this series, there was a chick who, like the best friend of the main chick, right?
Yeah.
Let's say I'm your best friend.
Yeah.
I speak with an English accent. Like I tell you, we're in America. We're Americans. Well, you're American. I'm English, like I said. And I have money. I come from so much wealth. Like I come from generational wealth. Even the way I dress, like the way I speak, like everything about me just says, wow, money.
Sure.
The people I hang around, the parties I can take you into or bring you into, you know, situations like that. Only to discover, girl had nothing. Girl had nothing, but because she faked it until she was in that like millionaire vibe, and
so she rolled
with what?
With millionaires.
Oh yes, I was confused. I thought you wanted to say something more spectacular than millionaires.
No, I'm just saying. I'm actually agreeing to what you're saying.
Yeah.
She faked it. Now she starts to go with this type of this.
Also, only to find out she's not even from England. She's just
not
an
even
American
English.
chick. Yeah. She's just an American chick from down the way. You
Yeah.
know, Boma, Brooklyn, wherever, somewhere, just here. You know? But it's like, for me, it was so amazing. Like, this girl, she worked so hard to be who she wants to be. To act like who she wants to be so intensely that everybody else around her believed that's who she is. So I think maybe the gist of actually this situation is like if you carry yourself in a certain way, you're going to start believing that about yourself, and that's going to start making everybody else believe that about yourself until you actually are that. It's like the law of attraction.
It's the law of attraction. So it just depends on how you use it. Do you use it in a bad way or in a good way? Because you are able to use it in a good way for it to work out for you and actually be able to get out of poverty, live your life that you wanted to live, and then prosper, and then only escalate, right? Or you're going to use it in a bad way and start hurting other people.
Sure.
Which always has repercussions.
Consequences, and you might end up getting hurt yourself.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think maybe the theme for 2024 for us and those people that like to be around us should be fake it until you make it.
Fake it until you make it.
And
That's the
also
title.
in 2024, self-care is still self-love. Don't forget about that. Numero uno first.
Very important.
If you want to be loved, you got to love yourself first.
You put yourself first. No more putting other people first. Eh? On that note, love you guys. Let's make 2024 happen.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.